Hello, everybody. So great to see so many of you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. And hello to everybody out there on Facebook Live. We're really glad you're with us too. It is, at least here in Washington, D.C., a beautiful sunny day. And what that does for my spirits is unbelievable. I woke up today and thought, oh, hope. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. So I hope that some folks in this room are also experiencing a sunny day. And for anyone who's in clouds or rain or snow, hang in there. That sun is coming. That was my lesson of this morning. Welcome, everybody, to the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm so glad to see so many of you here. Another shout out and a hello to everybody on Facebook Live and to the folks in this room. Hello, Betsy in DC and Becky in Vancouver. Hello, Anna in Maryland and Karen in Arizona and Susan in Ohio. Hi, Sheila in Florida and Deborah in Kentucky and Rosalie in Michigan. The two sisters are next to each other. Hello, Dan in Virginia and Norris. Hello, nice to have you today. Janet in Georgia, Carolyn in Idaho, Dion in Mass. Hello, Sandy in Yukon. And hello, Kathy in Virginia and Kathleen in Albuquerque, Lynn in Connecticut, Steve in Baltimore, Bonnie in Idaho, Martha in Oregon. Glad you're back today. We've missed you. Robert, hello. Nice to have you with us today. And Susan in Seattle, hello. And Lisa in Indiana and Deli in Maryland, hello. Janet and Peter, one hello for each of you. Glad you're here today, coming in from Toronto. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Carolyn in Maryland. Christiana and Bob in Rockville. Fred in Maryland, hello, nice background. Renata in Wisconsin, hello, also nice background. Aloysius, hello, coming in from Massachusetts. Kevin in New Hampshire, hello. Sue in California. Valerie in Kentucky, where it looks snowy in the background. And Susan, hello, nice to have you with us today. Fran and Dale, or the Dale half of Fran and Dale in Colorado, hello. Bob, nope, that's the Mabel half of Bob and Mabel, hello, Mabel. And Luda, hello, coming in from BC without Mark, but we send him love. Hello to Anne in Maryland. And Sid, hello, nice to have you with us today. I forget where you're from. Mary, glad to have you with us today. I think you might be new to us. Tom, hello, nice to have you. Anne in New York, glad to have you. Gary in Massachusetts. Sarah in Texas. There's the Bob half of Mabel and Bob, but they're both posing as Bob today on the screen in Massachusetts. Hello, Joan, nice to have you with us today. And for folks off video, I'm so glad you are all here. Natalia and Jane and Jim and Isabel and Adrian and Ruth and Cricket and Gwen and Storm and Mommy and so many other folks still popping in the room. I'm so glad you are all here. Thank you so much for being here. And everybody take a deep breath. We love this community so much. And as it grows, I may speak a little faster, but I am actually looking at all of you and seeing all of you when I say hello, and it feels like such a blessing. Thank you for everything you do for me and my existence in the happy universe of getting to smile at each one of you every day. It is just precious and beautiful. Now, everybody, please look at everybody else in the room, smile, and give everybody a hello. Hello, everybody in the Daily Antidote of Song. And now let's all smile and give a hello to our artists. Hello, Dan and Claudia Zanes. We are so glad you guys are with us today. So a couple of quick announcements. The lyrics will be in the chat. And my email is always in the chat. If you're new to us, we are here every day at noon Eastern time, singing one song together, sometimes two, and sometimes on a really good day, three. Having some chit chat. We have lots of exciting artists this week and lots more exciting stuff coming up in March. Women's History Month celebration for 2 weeks and Library of Congress Archive Challenge Week celebration. So please check in if you're not on our email list. My email is in the chat and I would love to be able to communicate with you. Please feel free to be in touch. And I am going to turn the entire program of events over to our fabulous artists, Dan and Claudia Zanes, coming in from Baltimore. They don't need a whole lot of introduction in this room, but guys, if you want to say anything more, please take it away.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Great to see you all. Nice to be here again. The tiny little squares, it brings me back to my youth and reminds me of the Brady Bunch every time I look. You know, it's a bigger family, but it's good. It's good to see all of you. As Joe said, the sun is shining here. We're very grateful for it. So, of course, we had to bring out this backdrop, bring out our hibiscus flowers. And so, yeah, we're going to get started. This is a song that Dan and I wrote back in 2020. We all remember that year. So this is a song called Coming Down. And we've got a part for you in this song, too. You want to talk about the song a little?
Yeah, it's a song of good news, and we know that the mood is lightening up here at the Daily Antidote, so we wanted to sort of be more solution oriented than problem oriented today. So that's feels like a springtime atmosphere. Very very easy. There's three replies and then a final line. So it would be. Why don't you sing the line and I'll sing the reply. I'll sing your part. We can sing together. It's basically coming down, and the last line is someday we could all be free. And it sounds like this.
Can you see it?
And we all sing coming down.
Can you see it?
We all sing coming down.
Can you see it?
And everybody sings with gusto. Coming down.
And then together, someday we could all be free. And that's the message of good news and hope.
Yes. All right. Is everybody ready?
Can you see it coming down? Can you see it coming down? Can you see it coming down? Someday we could all be free.
Oh, white supremacy coming down. Bars of oppression coming down. Oh, hierarchies coming down. Someday we could all be free.
Militarism coming down. Capitalism, it's coming down. Oh, and patriarchy, it's coming down. Someday we could all be free.
Oh, voter suppression coming down. Police departments coming down. Oh, isolation coming down. Someday we could all be free.
The sun will shine and the rain will fall. The world will turn and bring the morning to us all.
One way or another, we will choose to love.
Muros y fronteras, basta ya. Las deportaciones, basta ya. Familias separados, basta ya. Un día seremos libres. El racismo, basta ya. Sin astucias, es basta ya. Oh, el odio, basta ya. Un día seremos libres. The sun will shine and the rain will fall. The world will turn and bring the morning to us all.
One way or another, we will choose to love. Well, there's a dance tonight. Are you coming down?
There's a dance tonight.
Are you coming down? There's a dance tonight. Are you coming down? Someday we could all be free. One day we could all be free. Un día seremos libres.
Thank you.
Wow. Dan and Claudia,
singing with us too. It was beautiful.
Thank you so much. That was such a lovely journey, actually, through being able to think about all of the things that we all know are going on in the world, and then facing them with the hope and the energy that sort of matches the sunlight that I was feeling this morning when I woke up. Just, you know, there are the days where we really feel the struggle, and then there are the days where we really feel the hope. And we don't all come into the room coming in from the same place every day, but it's amazing the way the song can take us there, right? The song can bring us, and if you look at actually a lot of the stuff that we've been singing for racial justice over these past weeks, they're filled with hope. They're filled with the notion that we anticipate, we expect, we believe in things getting better. And your song was exactly perfect. Thank you so much. Is it yours? Did you write it?
It is, yeah. And we were, of course, inspired by the events of 2020. And like you said, Joe, I mean, that is the power of music, is the hope that it brings. And if we don't have hope, what do we really have in the end? So, you know, writing a song like this, just to envision what this could really be is really moving and exciting, and something to work towards.
And if we don't have song, where would we be?
Yes.
So the combination of the two feels to me like it's such a great antidote to where we have found ourselves in 2020. And as we begin 2021, and you know, every day there's the news, you can read it, and then you can take a deep breath and you can move on and figure out what you're going to do to make your day better, to make the world better. And you guys are always a bright light in this room. Thank you. Never mind the background, which is getting a ton of comments, and I love it. It's so beautiful. Dan and Claudia are famous for their amazing backgrounds. Can you tell us what you were doing when the pandemic first started? Your daily song, or your
Yeah, we were, well, in when the state of emergency, we kind of saw it coming, because we listened to WEAA out of Morgan State, and Today with Dr. K, the afternoon show from 3 to 5, she was talking about it. That was really where we first heard about what was starting to roll on over to the States. So by the time the state of emergency was declared in March, we were pretty immersed in information about it, and that's when we decided that we would put out a song a day, do our social isolation song series. And you know what's great also is that along the way we've tried out so many songs on you all here at the Daily Antidote, and we just finished recording our record for Smithsonian Folkways. Yes. So that's coming out this summer, and it's all the songs that we wrote over the last year. So the Daily Antidote and the community here and the feedback and everything has been really helpful for us in that process. So we're excited to say the record will be coming out.
That's beautiful. I hope we're gonna get like a nice like subtitle on the front of the record, or thank you, attributed to.
We're gonna take a screen grab of the screen here.
I love it. That's beautiful. Thank you. So I do want to shout out, because I was scrolling through and I saw that there were folks that joined that I didn't say hello to, but in particular, I would like to welcome Jim Harkless to the room today, because we missed him yesterday. He wasn't able to be with us, and we're so excited that he's here today. Thank you, Jim, for joining us. And thanks to anybody else who I missed during the hellos. We are glad you're here, and hope you'll stick around for the goodbye end. And I do want to call out a thank you to Katie Abadou, who's running the tech today. Thank you, Katie. I think I missed Katie on the front end.
Yeah.
Dan and Claudia, is there anything particularly on your mind today that you feel like chit-chatting about? I do know that we've just started March, and so, or no, we've just, where are we? At the end of February. With the end of February, I think you can see what I was doing all morning, all the March planning. at the end of February. So we have one Constructive White conversation coming up, I think on Wednesday. Is that right?
That's right. Yes, the Baltimore group. Not that it matters where it is or what it's called, but yes, Wednesday. And I just want to thank everybody that came last month from the Daily Antidote. It was like a wave of people coming for the first time, and it was beautiful. And I was really, really happy to see this community showing up in that way for some constructive conversations. So I invite everybody who came to come back. And if you haven't come and you don't have an anti-racist practice, if you want to get in a conversation, if you're not a part of a regular conversation, regular anti-racist activity, I would invite you all. It's constructivewhiteconversations.org. And if you can't make tomorrow night, there's 7 a month. And come as you are. If you identify as white, we got a seat at the table for you. And that's been one of the real blessings of Zoom, is to be able to have people from anywhere come and participate. And it's really, the community's growing, and the openness and honesty and the work that people are doing, and to see people find their sense of purpose in dismantling white supremacy is beautiful. So please, you're all welcome.
Thank you, Dan. It is definitely a place that I have been enjoying, finding hope, and really helping to work through, the places in my life where I didn't even understand I had blind spots. It's been absolutely great. I will say to the folks in this room who did join, I guess, on the last Baltimore conversation, where I sent everybody, promised to meet them there, and then promptly didn't show up because I couldn't figure out how to get in the room, that I am actually going tomorrow. And it is actually tomorrow. You can see, I have no idea, right? I just looked down and I was like, oh, wait, that's tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Is that right, Dan?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to be there, and I hope lots of you in the room will meet there. We are sometimes in this room talking about trying to find ways to stay connected or be more connected or find other things to do together. And this is definitely one of the things we can do together. So I encourage anybody who's able to meet there. Dan, how far in advance do you need to RSVP?
I usually check up until a few hours before. And
okay.
So, if you RSVP today, that's best. But if you RSVP tomorrow, that's still okay. We'll get you the Zoom link. And
great. Thank you. And of course, there's nothing wrong with RSVPing and not coming, because it doesn't throw you off if people aren't actually showing up who said they would. Okay.
No, not at all.
So even if you think you can come, go ahead and do it. And then whatever happens by tomorrow, whenever that is, or whatever it is. Yeah. Okay. So Wednesday, 7 p.m. That's tomorrow.
Right. If they're not able.
Yeah. Claudia just reminded me that you could go to the website and just get on the email list as well. So if tomorrow doesn't work for you, but you want to stay connected to what's up with Constructive White Conversations, just get on the email list, and we'll send you the newsletter, and that's got all the times and everything else. So yeah,
thank you.
Very grateful for all that you've done to help spread the word, Joe.
Thank you. So I did go to the new virtual brunch last month, or I think it was last month, and it was fabulous. And a really different report, whoever it is that's directing it or leading it, and the different people who are in the room, it goes in so many different directions, and it's been so fabulous. So thank you, Dan, for all the work you do to make that an option for people in our nation and beyond. So appreciate it very much. All right, so that was an amazing song, and I'm gonna guess that there are lots of folks in this room who will be happy if we sing whatever portion of it you're willing to give us back again, to sort of work us out of the room today. So can I turn it back over to you? And I'm actually just gonna check really quickly in the chat, make sure there's nothing in there specific. Someone's asked, how long are the sessions, or does it depend?
It's around an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes.
Great. And thank you, Katie, for putting the link in there. That's great. All right, Dan and Claudia.
Yeah, and I feel like it's always good to say we're in pandemic mode. Everybody needs to stay clean. And Claudia has been While Constructive White Conversations is going on, Claudia has been making an unbelievable amount of soap, and it's so good to see.
Yeah, so those of you, so I do own a soap making business. I make handmade soaps with natural ingredients, botanicals. I'm of Haitian descent, so I always incorporate Haitian castor oil in my soap as well, which is our liquid gold. It's just amazing for your skin. So for those of you who are interested and, you know, just supporting Black business too, I think is really important for us all to think about. Not just my business, but any Black business, minority owned businesses. Support where you can. My website is cleosoaps.com. You can check them out. They're artful and they're made with your skin in mind. So thank you.
And they're gorgeous. And I bought a bunch of them at Christmas, and I bought them for other people, and I kept a lot of them that I thought I was going to give away. So thank you, Claudia.
I always like to say I'm the best smelling white man in Baltimore.
That's awesome.
All right.
Thanks, gang.
From the top?
Yeah.
Can you see it coming down? Can you see it coming down? Can you see it coming down? Someday we could all be free.
Oh, white supremacy
Coming down.
Bars of oppression
Coming down.
Oh, isolation
Coming down.
Someday we could all be free.
Militarism coming down. Capitalism, it's coming down. Yes, and patriarchy, it's coming down. Someday we could all be free.
Oh, voter suppression
Coming down.
Police departments
It's coming down.
Oh, hierarchies
Coming down.
Someday we could all be free.
The sun will rise and the rain will fall. The world will turn and bring the morning to us all. One way or another, we will choose to love.
Well, there's a dance tonight. Are you coming down?
I'll be there. There's a dance tonight. Are you coming down?
Ooh, there's a dance tonight. Are you coming down? Someday we could all be free. Someday we could all be free.
Un día seremos libres. Thank you all. This was a blessing to us. Thank you, Joe, for having us. Katie, thanks for your assistance.
Thank you.
And thanks to all your beautiful voices and faces. This was wonderful.
Thank you, Dan and Claudia. And we're really glad to know that that one is coming out on the new Smithsonian album, because I need to hear that a lot more times. So to everybody in this room, especially if you came in late, don't forget you can go to Facebook Live and watch it again and again and again if you want to. I know I'll be happily listening to it again later. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook Live. Thanks so much for joining us, gang. It was really nice to have you today.
Thank you.